After 60, 4 man-melting phrases that make a guy fall for you. It's often said that the right words can change everything. Have you ever wondered if it's possible to make an older man fall for you with just a few well-chosen words? After 60, love doesn't need to be complicated. It just needs to be real. But the secret is, the right phrases can melt his heart, spark his desire, and make him see you in a way no one else ever has. Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's Vernon again, and in today's video, I'm sharing 4 powerful, man-melting phrases that have the power to make a guy fall for you. And trust me, once you know these, he won't be able to resist. These aren't just sweet words, they're phrases that unlock deeper emotions, revealing the true power of connection at this stage of life. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to my channel, Vernon After 60, and turn on notifications. I share weekly insights on love, relationships, and emotional wisdom that you won't want to miss. So, if you're ready to make a lasting impression, let's dive into the first phrase that has the potential to change everything.
Number 1. I see you, the recognition revealer. There's something profoundly intimate about being truly seen, not just for your appearance, your role, or what you do, but for who you really are beneath it all. When a man hears the words, "I see you," it does something to him that no compliment ever could. It taps into a deep, unspoken desire, the longing to be understood, to be noticed, and to be appreciated for the essence of who he is beyond the surface. When you say, "I see you," you're doing more than acknowledging his presence. You're recognizing his struggles, his victories, his silent battles, and his quiet wisdom. It's the kind of recognition that cuts through the noise of everyday life and connects you to each other on a soul-deep level. For many men, especially as they age, the world often forgets to see them. People see the graying hair or the wrinkles, but they don't always see the years of experience, the quiet strength, or the depth of character that comes with age. That's why when you say, "I see you," you're giving him something invaluable, the gift of being recognized for everything he's been and everything he still is. The ancient Greek concept of eudaimonia refers to human flourishing that comes from being recognized and valued for our authentic selves. Research from the University of California shows that feeling seen and understood is the strongest predictor of relationship satisfaction in adults over 60. It's more important than shared interests, physical attraction, or even compatibility in practical matters. When someone truly sees us, we feel like we exist in their world in a way that matters. The power of "I see you" lies in its specificity. Instead of general compliments, older women would say things like, "I see how you always remember what's important to the people you care about," or "I see the way you think through decisions carefully because you want to do the right thing." Pay attention to the character qualities, the small kindnesses, and the unique ways your man approaches life. Then acknowledge what you observe. "I see how patient you are when explaining things. I see how you always try to find solutions instead of just complaining. I see the way you care for people even when they don't notice." When you truly see a man and express that recognition, you create what psychologists call secure attachment, the foundation for deep, lasting love. You're telling him that his existence matters, that his character is valuable, and that you're paying attention to who he really is. "I see you" is a phrase that connects on a soul-deep level. But the next phrase takes things even further. It touches on something that makes a man feel valued and empowered in a way he might not even realize he craves.
Number 2, you make me feel safe. The security creator. This phrase addresses something that runs deeper than most people realize in the masculine psyche, the profound need to be a source of safety and security for the woman he cares about. I learned this from my own experience after losing my wife 4 years ago. I had always defined myself as a protector and provider, but after her passing and during my retirement, I began questioning whether I still had anything meaningful to offer. That's when Eleanor, someone I became close to, started expressing, in subtle ways, that I made her feel safe, not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually. Hearing those words over time helped me rediscover my sense of purpose and value as a man. Eleanor didn't just say, "You make me feel safe," once and expect everything to change. She found specific, authentic ways to express how I made her feel. "When I'm with you, I feel like I can truly relax. Your calm presence makes me feel peaceful. I love how secure I feel when you're handling things. You have this way of making everything feel manageable." These simple yet profound expressions helped me understand that my presence wasn't just about providing or protecting, but about offering emotional security. And in doing so, I found a renewed sense of self-worth and purpose. The ancient concept of the masculine as a source of stability and protection isn't about outdated gender roles. It's about recognizing a deep psychological need that most men carry throughout their lives. When Eleanor acknowledged me as her source of emotional safety, she wasn't diminishing her own strength. She was recognizing me. What made Eleanor's expression so powerful was their authenticity and specificity. She wasn't pretending to be helpless or dependent. She was recognizing the real ways that my presence, wisdom, and steady nature contributed to her feeling more secure in the world. The key to using this phrase authentically is to notice the real ways your man contributes to your sense of safety and security. Maybe it's his calm problem-solving approach, his steady presence during difficult times, or his way of handling practical matters that allows you to focus on other things. Express your appreciation for these specific contributions. You might say, "I love how calm you stay when things get complicated. It helps me feel more centered. Your wisdom about people makes me feel more confident in social situations. The way you think things through carefully makes me feel like we're making good decisions together." Have you ever made someone feel safe with your presence? Or have you felt that security from someone else? Share your experience in the comments. You might just inspire someone to recognize the power of these simple yet impactful words. Now, moving forward, we'll explore the next phrase that deepens emotional bonds and strengthens relationships. Number 3, I'm proud of you, the validation igniter. It goes beyond mere praise. It's a deep, soul-stirring recognition of who you are and what you've achieved. When a man says this to an older woman, especially after 60, it isn't just about what she's done. It's about who she's become and how he sees her with admiration, respect, and awe. In our later years, we can often feel overlooked or underestimated as society shifts its focus elsewhere. So when someone we care about says, "I'm proud of you," it's like a light has been switched on. It tells us that we are seen, valued, and acknowledged for all we've accomplished, big or small. Saying "I'm proud of you" isn't just about achievements. It's about recognizing the resilience, the grit, and the wisdom that have shaped who we are. It's about the quiet strength that comes from living life fully, no matter the challenges, the losses, or the changes we've faced along the way. The ancient Greek concept of arete refers to excellence of character and the fulfillment that comes from living up to one's highest potential. This connects to something crucial about male psychology that becomes more pronounced with age. Research from the American Psychological Association shows that men over 60 often experience what researchers call validation hunger, a deep need for recognition that their character, choices, and contributions still matter, even when the external markers of success have faded. This created what psychologists call a positive feedback loop, where recognition inspired better behavior, which earned more recognition, which inspired continued growth. The key to using this phrase authentically is to notice the character qualities and daily choices that reflect your man's values and efforts to be his best self. Look for moments when he demonstrates kindness, wisdom, integrity, or growth, and acknowledge them specifically. For a man to say this to a woman, especially one who has lived and loved deeply, it's an affirmation that he values her journey, her character, and everything she continues to bring to the table. It sparks a deep emotional connection, igniting self-worth and confidence in ways that nothing else can. You might say, "I'm proud of how you handled that difficult situation with such wisdom. I'm proud of the way you're always learning new things. I'm proud of how considerate you are with everyone you meet. I'm proud of the man you've become through all your life experiences." Have you ever had someone tell you, "I'm proud of you"? How did it make you feel? Share your thoughts in the comments. You never know, your experience might remind someone just how powerful those words can be. As we reach the final phrase, let's explore one that captures the essence of love and connection, leaving a lasting impression on a man's heart.
Number 4. Let's build this together. The future weaver. Hearing the words, "Let's build this together," it's not just about a partnership in the present, but about an invitation to create a shared future. When a man hears this, it's not just a request for cooperation. It's a deep emotional connection that signals commitment, unity, and vision. After 60, many of us have lived through various chapters, some filled with joy, others with loss or change. Yet there's still something deeply fulfilling about the idea of moving forward together, with a partner who is invested in building a future, no matter the stage of life. Saying, "Let's build this together," is more than just planning ahead. It's a reminder that love doesn't stop evolving, and it shouldn't. It speaks to the desire to create, grow, and thrive together, regardless of age or past experiences. It's an emotional invitation to be part of something meaningful, to share the responsibility, the joys, and the challenges of life as a team. For a man, hearing these words from a woman he loves is like being given a new sense of purpose, not just in the immediate moment, but for whatever comes next. It gives him a sense of hope and excitement, knowing that he's not just living for today, but for tomorrow as well. It affirms that the relationship isn't just about companionship, but about a shared dream and mutual growth. This connects to something profound about mature masculinity that retirement often disrupts. The key to using this phrase authentically is to identify areas where you genuinely want to create something together, whether it's a physical project, a shared experience, a tradition, or simply the ongoing construction of your relationship itself. The invitation should be real and the collaboration genuine. So, if you want to touch a man's heart in a way that speaks to his deepest desires for connection, security, and hope for the future, tell him, "Let's build this together." It's a phrase that opens the door to new possibilities, a future full of shared moments, and a commitment to face whatever comes next, together. The power of this phrase lies in how it transforms the man from someone who is admired for past accomplishments into someone who is essential for future creation. It makes him not just valued, but necessary, not just appreciated, but actively needed for something meaningful and ongoing.
As we've explored today, the words we choose have the power to deepen love, create connection, and build lasting bonds. I see you. You make me feel safe. I'm proud of you. Let's build this together. These are more than just phrases. They're emotional anchors, recognizing the heart, honoring the soul, and inviting a future of shared dreams. What makes these phrases so powerful isn't their cleverness, but their authenticity. They work because they express truths that mature men long to hear, but rarely do. That we're genuinely seen, that we contribute something valuable, that our efforts at being good men are noticed and appreciated, and that we're still needed for important work in the world. At this stage of life, men aren't looking for excitement or conquest. We're seeking recognition, purpose, and the opportunity to love and be loved with the full depth of who we've become through decades of living. When you offer us these gifts through your words, you're not manipulating us. You're nourishing the deepest parts of our souls. Remember that these phrases must be authentic to be effective. Don't say them unless you genuinely mean them. But if you do mean them, don't hesitate to express them. The mature man in your life is probably hungrier for this kind of recognition than he'll ever admit. And your authentic expression of these truths could be the key that unlocks a love deeper than anything either of you has ever experienced. Give this video a like and share this video with friends who might benefit from understanding the language of mature love. Subscribe if these insights resonated with you. And remember, the most powerful words in any relationship aren't clever or strategic, they're simply true. When you speak truth to a man's heart, he won't be able to resist, not because he's been manipulated, but because he's been genuinely seen, valued, and invited into the most beautiful adventure of all, building a love that honors everything you've both become. I'm here for you, and together we can build something beautiful. This is Vernon. Thank you for watching till now, and see you next time.